Tonight on the Restaurant Report Card, we take you inside several restaurants with double-digit violations.
The owners, though, want you to see they fixed what health inspectors found so you can feel safe when you stop in for a meal. Here's 13 ABC's Tony Geftis with the original Restaurant Report Card.
Some health inspections can show double-digit violations at certain restaurants, but if you look closer, you may see that those violations are mostly minor. For example, Mi Hacienda on Glansman had 15 violations. Only 2 of those were critical. An employee left an open drink on a prep top table. The drawer cooler was holding food at 47 degrees instead of 41. And there were gnats in the basement. The owner says Mi Hacienda doesn't even use most of the basement, and employees were able to fix 90% of everything right away.
We're doing everything to make sure everybody's safe.
He showed 13 ABC around, but did not want to appear on camera.
We're a family-owned business, so a lot of my family, we all eat here, and we just, I don't want to get nobody sick, and we're just making sure everything is good for everybody to enjoy a good meal.
As for that drawer cooler, they're still waiting for new parts. Until then, it's off limits.
This is one of the coolers it's missing one of the doors, it's missing a part, so it's not giving the temp. So we're waiting on the part, but it's still not being used.
Next up, Golden Dragon on Secor. It had 16 violations during its last standard inspection. 3 of those were critical: meat residue on a slicer, a hand sink being used as a dump sink, and food contact surfaces and utensils were dirty. In response, a manager at Golden Dragon tells 13 ABC, "We have corrected everything. That's why they've given us the OK sign to stay in business." Finally, Cinco de Mayo Amigos on Navarre in Oregon. Health inspectors found 19 violations here, 11 critical. A hand sink was being used for thawing raw fish, raw chicken above ready-to-eat foods in the walk-in cooler, and raw shrimp sitting out at room temperature. The health inspector wrote that shrimp was thrown out right away.
Oh, yes, we got it all taken care of.
Fabio Morales is the owner of Cinco de Mayo Amigos.
We got our brand new soap dispensers and stuff.
He showed 13 ABC around, pointing out everything was corrected, including the stacking in the cooler.
We always run this operation for 6 years, never had a violation.
And the hand sink? No fish there.
Our prep cooler, everything is on order, make sure it's cooked hot. We'll prepare our beans fresh, our cooking, our bucket of soap. Make sure we have our guys have our gloves and everything on.
At Cinco de Mayo Amigos, employees say they're running the restaurant by the book. Now for the restaurants with 0 violations, Cherry Lane Custom Cakes on Glansman. Health inspectors like what they saw here. It's violation-free. So how do you keep it so clean?
Just kind of clean up as we go, and I have some good staff, and my baker, John, he's real OCD.
As far as the health department is concerned, Cherry Lane takes the cake. For the Restaurant Report Card, Tony Geftis, 13 ABC, Action News.
Here are some other restaurants with 0 violations: Taco Bell on West Alexis, Nettie's on Clark Street in Holland, and Deb's Soft Cream on Navarre. All of these violation-free.